Good morning, Tasty Nation. Mark Warren Trader here. Just got finished watching some Daily Dose with Vanetta. Market's going to open here in about 23 minutes. Let's take a look at what's going on. But if you're not, people asking me what's my daily routine. Kind of boring, man. I mean, I watch this a lot. It's always on in the background while I'm either trading or watching the grid page or whatever. So it's almost always on either way. And then of course, I have other business interests that I do, but as far as trading wise goes, I just kind of watch. I'll usually, go to my charts here, and I'll do. It's usually in this grid pattern right here. I don't usually have. I kind of have the watch list up, but I'm usually watching the SPOOs /ES because that's the major market index, and it all syncs like this, and I can just kind of watch. So my 1 minute charts here, and I'll do my daily charts here, and at a glance I can kind of see, especially if it's all red. That's kind of why I like the colors. But anyways, NASDAQ, we're watching QQQ. So let me go expand this again. So as you can see on my grid here, you can see, right, 1 minute chart, 15-minute chart, daily chart, weekly chart. And see, in my 15-minute chart, I can see all the awesome, right, overnight. And look, it's turning over. And exactly what we talked about just yesterday. I can zoom in on this chart too. Right, I kind of wanted a little bit of this and a little bit more down. It did bounce back a little bit stronger than I thought yesterday, but you don't want the market to go straight down. You kind of want like a nice orderly fashion or orderly breakdown right here. If you're wondering why it's green, because IV ranks at 62 in the /NQ, which I know you're not going to trade because it's $5,726 a share. But pre-market, this is what I look for, pre-market, because what happens here will translate to what happens in QQQ, which is right here. Okay, and I'll zoom in here so you guys can see this, right? So perfect, right? On QQQ, I'll zoom in again a little bit. Here's QQQ. So we want it, up, down, up, and we want this to go down further. When it goes down, I want it to finish lower than here, right? I kind of want it to go at least lower than that. It kind of just touched and bounced back, but I want it to especially lower than this bottom one right here. I expect it to go lower than 138.23 at least. And when that happens, IV rank will spike up. Okay, this is QQQ. I'm watching pre-market. I'm watching /NQ. So I'm going to maximize the sell a little bit. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to hit maximize sell, and it'll show just the 1 minute chart right here. Okay. So this is what I'm looking at. Like, I'll just have this on in the background and I'll just watch this. I was like, oh, this is cool. So as you can see there, these will rise up and it'll fail again. So see how it rolls up like this, but excuse me, had to sneeze. All right, and what I'm looking for is when this hits all the way up here to the top like this, right here and right here, I don't want it to go higher than here. And that's how I know it'll continue to go down. I don't think that's going to happen between now and the next 25 minutes or so, or the next 21 minutes or so. But who knows? Each one of these little bars is a ticks. Every minute that goes by is like this. So I'm really, minute by minute, yeah, I'll look at the minute chart, but really for intraday stuff, I like the 15-minute chart because it kind of gives you a nice trend. And that's honestly why I use this type of candlestick chart, the Heiken Aishi chart, because it just kind of it's easier to see the trend, and it takes away the noise. A normal candle chart looks a little bit different. I personally like these charts better because it's just more smooth. And for the guy with ADD like me, smoother, the less noise, the better. So again, so here's what I'm looking at, right? Here's what the market opened yesterday, closed yesterday, after hours, 15-minute chart. I wanted to see if after hours it'll go above or below what happened the day before. Obviously, it didn't go above, but obviously it didn't go below. So today, what I'm looking for is I'm watching this chart because I want IV rank to pop. See, here's my IV rank chart. It's at 62 right now in NQ. But in QQQ, it's only in QQQ, IB rank is 45, right? Future's a lot more volatile. So anyway, I'm looking at this 15-minute chart because what I want to see is, I want to see during the day here if it'll go below the low, which is where it is right now, or if it'll shoot above this high, which is about 57.71. Same thing on QQQ, because if it goes lower than this, it should go continue lower. If it breaks above this, it'll go higher. So let me go to QQQ because that's the one you're going to actually be trading. And here's, I guess, pre-market as well. So same thing. See this nice down arrow on the 15-minute chart? That gray arrow, that's usually an upward trend, you know, at least temporarily. See, look, green up. So you can see that, as well as right here is a little gray dot I have. That's with my 13-day EMA crossed below my 21-day EMA, which was right around there, and then that arrow shows up. But yeah, I used to have, these are all old stuff I had from before. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at. I like that it's red. I want this to continue to go down, and when it goes down, I want it to at least test 139, but I want it to go below 137. And that'll happen is it'll cause IV rank to go higher again, and I can add on more positions, and in a bigger quantities, because because that's the strategies I teach. You kind of want to have more money in play when stuff is in your favor. When the odds are in your favor, when the odds are in my favor, I have more money in play. When it's not, I have less money in play. All right, so that's my little pre-market peek on what I'm looking at today. I'm excited. It's almost Friday. I'm hoping this sells off into the weekend, and we shall see. It is now, what is it, 3:15 Hawaii time, 6:15 West Coast, 8:15 in Chicago, where Tasty Trade is on now, and 9:15. So we got about 15 more minutes in the market. We should have some fun. All right. If anything comes up, I'll probably post something on Twitter. Anything I post to YouTube always gets on Twitter anyway. So I'll upload this now, and we'll go from there. And if you like what you see, please hit subscribe. Appreciate it. Make a comment, say hi, and look forward to talking to you guys all later.